So it's no secret that Instagram has grown to be a powerful social media platform. In fact, even Facebook saw the opportunity and bought the company out in its early stages. This means more opportunity for you as an advertiser and a brand. But like any other social platform out there, Instagram has its own atmosphere and culture. There's a way to do things and there's a way not to do them. Have you tried to make money in this platform before and failed? Here's why. Many people fail to create successful profit-pulling machines simply because they don't know how to behave inside of Instagram. They treat it like a direct sales platform, or worse, they treat it like Facebook. And the truth of the matter is, it's neither. So how would you like to learn how to do it right? How would you like to learn how to invest your time and money the right way? Instead of realizing months later after you've built your Instagram profile that it's all wrong and you've wasted precious time that you can't get back. The big question is, how do you build a social property that creates a profitable opportunity for you in the long haul? Want to learn how to turn Instagram into a long-term profit-pulling machine the right way? Well, if you want to avoid building an Instagram profile the wrong way, here's a quick video's overview of what's inside this video course. Video number 1 is the introduction, video 2 is the platform comparison, video 3 is starting on the right foot, video number 4 is how to build a brand or a lifestyle on Instagram. Video number 5, we're going to talk about what creates inspiration, which is crucial as specifically on the Instagram platform. And video number 6, we're going to talk about you got one URL, which is true. In Instagram, you only have one URL to put inside your profile. You can't really put URLs in other spots of your profile. So how do you make the best of it? Video number 7, we're going to talk about how to sell on Instagram. There's a way to do it. There's a way not to do it. And I'd say the majority of people actually do it the wrong way. Video number 8, we're going to talk about sponsored posts and how you can actually use this to literally build your following overnight or over a span of a week. If you don't use this, you're going to have to use Instagram, and over the course of months, you're going to have to use it to build your following, and it's going to take time. So this is kind of a bonus of this whole video course to show you how to rapidly build your Instagram following. So with that said, grab this video course today and learn how to make money with Instagram and build a brand people want to follow. So welcome back to video number 2, which is platform comparisons. And the reason why this is so important is because the problem and the reason why most people fail at specific social platforms is they enter that platform thinking that they can use what they do on Facebook on Instagram, or what they do on YouTube on Instagram. But the reality is that you are entering a totally different culture. So imagine entering a totally different culture and trying to do something that works in a different culture. That's not going to work, right? So you need to know the differences, and you need to make sure that you're in the right mindset before you actually move in. So did you know that there's a big difference between Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram? Well, let's talk about that. So knowing how they behave, how users behave, how they expect you to behave, and their expectations of you are important. All right. So that increases your sales, your success rate on all that. So this is where it's easy to fail as often. We enter a specific culture, like I said, that has certain expectations, and not following these rules just gets you avoided or seen as a spammer. So you do not want to be seen as a spammer or be seen as an outsider. You want to be seen like you are part of the culture. All right. So that's what I'm trying to get at here. So let's talk about the differences. YouTube, people go here to learn how to do something. So you got a lot of DIYers or people who like to do things themselves. Like, say, for example, you break something on your wall, you need to learn how to patch it up. You go on YouTube, you learn how to do things. Plus, people go there to kind of de-stress. They like to watch entertaining videos. They like to watch, people singing or people dancing or learn how to do something, basically. So that's what YouTube is. You can't really take that same concept and bring it over to Instagram because it's totally different, right? Facebook. Facebook is a great place for people to see what's happening, to discover what is happening in the world, what their friends are doing, what people that have similar interests are doing. They can join groups and all of that. So it's all about discovery. All right. So many different ways of discovery. Now, Instagram, on the other hand, is where people come here to get inspiration, to get ideas. So they might have discovered something on Facebook, but they want to get more ideas about it from Instagram. So if you'll notice, Instagram is a platform with a lot of beautiful, aesthetically pleasing images. So that's another thing. You want to make sure that you have really aesthetically pleasing images. So if you're not a person that create really good images, you're going to need to have a program to do that. And we'll talk more about that later on. You can use these programs to create beautiful looking quotes, beautiful looking images, and all that. But that's something to keep in mind. But people come here to get ideas. They tend to follow brands. They want to know more about the brand, right? They want to follow their favorite celebrities. They want to follow the lifestyles. They want to see what's happening. So I'll give you some examples and concrete situations that you can actually get a better idea of how all of this works. But really, what I'm trying to set you up for is success, and set you up for the right mindset so that you move in and you're able to close more sales, close more leads, generate more followers and fans. And that's the whole goal at the end of the day. Now, Instagram and Facebook have very different audiences. Now, you'll notice now that Facebook has bought out Instagram, but they still have very totally different audiences. Something that works on Facebook may not work on Instagram. So just keep that in mind. Different platforms, even though something works there, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work at Instagram. And I'm going to show you how to make sure that you get things working and all that. Now, like I said, you'll notice that Instagram has a lot of aesthetically pleasing photos, so you'll need to make sure that you focus on that and make sure that you show that your company, your brand, and all that looks really, really nice and appealing. Now, here's a little tip. On your Instagram profile, when people go to the Instagram profile, they're going to see about a few images. And people will normally judge you based on the first 9 photos in your profile. And based on that, they will decide to stay or they will decide to leave. So you got to make sure that you choose your best 9 photos forefront. So when somebody comes to your Instagram profile, they see the best of the best, right? All right, so now that we've talked about that, and now you have a better idea of how Instagram works, let's jump on in and go to video number 3 and talk about how to start out on the right foot.